Almost forgot the snap. Anyway, what's up, guys? Time to keep my channel active. I will try to curb my enthusiasm. What a clever opener right there, right? I'll try not to sound too enthusiastic, right? But I haven't made any vlogs in a while, and I know it was like 2015. Now it's 2016, so I should probably do a end of the year, New Year vlog to sound positive, right? What can I say about 2015? 2015 sucked. Um, probably the worst year of my life health-wise since I was dying, and even the year before that wasn't that good. I know I had a lot of cluster headaches that year before. It was a very bad period of that, especially that summer in 2014, right? 2015 was not good. I had friends and family help take care of me a lot. Still dealing with a lot of the health issues that happened this past year. I don't really feel like complaining about it very much, but it took a lot out of me. But and still dealing with a lot of it. So 2015 did not go very well. I could complain about it a lot, but what's the point of complaining all the time, right? What else can I say about 2015? It was another year of moral victories, but what do moral victories really mean in life when that's all you have half the time? It's like, wow, I've had such a shitty life, but I still put myself out there all the time, blah, blah, blah. I still try to force myself to be healthy, yada, yada, but moral victories only get you so far in life, right? So it doesn't really, I don't know. It's kind of good sometimes, but eventually you need that sort of validation from others, I guess. Does that make sense? So, lots of moral victories for myself as usual, but, moral victories, I already know what I've done, you know what I mean? I already know that I'm a pretty tough motherfucker because going through some of the stuff I've gone through. So, whatever the case, moral victories, again, another year of moral victories, right? But what do moral victories mean in the real world? What else besides that? I've noticed something in 2015 more so. Um, you know, One of the things I do to keep myself busy and active is I go and I talk to a lot of other sick people, or maybe if I hear someone else is sick, I'll talk to them. Not like I'm some fucking saint or something, but talk to a lot of people that are sick, you know what I mean, and even it could be online too, of course, which is it's much more easier online. Which going off on a tangent, I think the internet's funny because I think there's a lot of people that are mean to others on the internet because it's so much easier to be mean when the other person can't see you and they can't like make you own up to what you're saying, right? But I've always thought that on the internet it's so much easier to be nice. For me personally, right? I mean, do you ever think like when you're a kid on the playground and maybe someone's getting bullied and but you're too scared to do anything. But you know what I mean? Even though you want to be nice, but I feel like on the internet it's so easy to be nice, and that's just my personality. I'm such a kill you with kindness kind of person. But anyway, so let's say, meet people in real life sometimes, after I've been in the hospital, talk to other sick people, or, it could just be online, Skype, whatever the fuck it is. Basically, point is though, I've noticed how like kind of since I'm so anal and ridiculous about this, and I'm not saying that again, I'm not saying that I'm a saint because there's a selfish aspect to this because I do get enjoyment out of it as well, helping others because it makes me feel good that I've helped others. But I talk to all these sick people all the time, and you find people are sick, and let's just talk about even let's example interpals or something. The people I've met so many people from people catfishing as me, people from all over the world, and half the people on that sort of fucking crazy, of course, but you know, um, you talk to so many people that are so depressed, and I'm always like, hey, I'm here for you, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I've talked to, lots of people. It can be really depressing. Some people like see like cuts all over them and they just try to kill themselves or something. But, sometimes people just need like a shoulder to cry on, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty willing to be that for a lot of people. Which I'm sure if anyone ever stole my phone or looked at my messages, they could see all the fucking thousands of people or thousands of messages I've responded to before. But you know what I mean? I try to be, put myself out there and be as nice as possible to everyone. But and like I said, there's a selfish aspect of it, of course, because I do, sometimes you can see someone. It's gonna sound kind of cheesy, right? But sometimes you see someone crying, and I've talked to people, all this trying to kill themselves, they've been in the hospital, blah blah blah, and you see them crying, and they're like, it's like it's sad, right? And And then you see them smile though, right? And it's like so cheesy, right? And I feel like it's so cheesy, and I feel like I need to like specifically say it because I really hate when I hear girls say that. I hate when guys tell me to smile because it's just like, get over your fucking self, right? Like that's like, wow, someone really ruined your day, didn't they? But you know, when you see someone crying and then you can make them smile, right? And they just wanted that shoulder to cry on, do you know what I mean? And that makes me feel really good. And again, so there is a selfish aspect to it. It's not like I'm a fucking saint, right? Do you know what I mean? I try to be nice and I like helping people. But whatever the case, you know what I mean? So it feels good helping people. So a lot of times, I do that, right? You know what I mean? It's just my fucking personality, I guess. But I've realized how kind of fucking poisonous it is as well because I've just done it so much, especially this year because 2015, because I was so sick this past year, is kind of a opposite, I think, which I alluded to before. A few years ago, like I put myself out there a lot socially, and I unfortunately met a lot of bad people. Most of the dudes I met, I felt just I was just helping them get girls, basically. Didn't really get anything out of it, and I met a lot of fucking just terrible fucking people. But whatever. But so this year was like that, but of course times like 1,000 because I had all that catfishing stuff that happened. So I just talked to just on the internet. It's just that, you know what I mean? So many fucking people, and then being in the hospital, just talking to other people, and but I've realized how poisonous it is because I'm always taking that vibe on me, trying to help everyone. And like, I gotta help this person. So many fucking times I'm on my phone and it's like, fuck, man, like, I gotta help this person. I haven't messaged this person yet. I gotta message this person. And it's like, yeah, I gotta talk to this person. I gotta check up on this person. Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I'm a ghetto psychologist or psychiatrist or counselor or something. For all these people. And it just is. I feel like the negative vibe, it's become like poisonous on me because it's put me in a bad mood. It's like I'm already dealing with so much of my stuff, and I'm always trying to help all these other people. And then, of course, a lot of times, you meet these people, and a lot of times they don't even deserve the help sometimes, to be honest. You talk to people like, man, dude, you're not even that fucking nice in the first place. Like, maybe your life isn't that good. Like, maybe the more I get to know them, right? Maybe you should fucking take a look in the mirror, dude. Like, what are you doing to make the world better, right? Like, I mean, I feel like, and I've really felt like that this year, especially putting myself out there so much. And it's even made me a little bit kind of like, I'm not someone that gets depressed really, right? Like, I'm not like a, don't really cry or anything like that. I'm more of just a defeated about everything that's happened in my life. But, it's, a lot of times I just take it on myself. Like if I can't help somebody, I feel like kind of like I take it on myself, which I guess is also selfish to think that I control how they feel or something, right? But I've realized how like poisonous it is, and I gotta stop being so nice because a lot of the people don't deserve it. Excuse me, and it just is. It's depressing, I guess, and I feel like it's like taking a lot out of me. Like I know I again let's let's because I talk about this. It's one of the only things I've vlogged about this past year, right? The catfish and stuff with interpals. So many times you meet these people and that one fucking. Should I fucking say your name? I don't know if she's gonna fucking watch this, but if she ever did, that Nikki bitch, right? Anyway, I'm not gonna post her full name. I'm not that much. I'm not that fucking petty, but and this isn't even to say it's just her because this has happened with hundreds of people, just tons and tons of people, right? But that girl, and I'm kind of like using her as like an example, but where, so an example, you talk to these people and they tell you these sob stories, and I'm trying to be nice, and sometimes I wonder if they think that they're special or something like that, in the sense that like, do they think they're the only one that I try to help out or like I'm nice to or some bullshit, but you talk to these people and like, man, they're so fucking crazy, dude. Like they tell you sob stories sometimes, and it's like, okay, I feel bad for you, so as a human being, I'm going to put myself out there for you and try to be nice to you and check up on you because that's just fucking me, right? And then they totally like, you find out they're crazy and they flip it on you or something like that. And I felt like, dude, like that has like happened to me so much this year. And not everyone, because I have met, lots of nice people too, that are legitimately, they need a fucking hug, someone to cry to. and they aren't like evil. They're totally fucking evil, right? Um, oh shit, there went the computer. Did I just lose it? Uh, okay, anyway. You know what I mean? And you're just like, man, I put myself out there. And it's like, dude, I could be helping other people, dude. It's like, I don't know, dude. Like, it just is so, like, I had like a moment. And my friend was joking about it too, because how I fucking joke with lots about people, some people messages. And I'm like, are these people real? Like, did you actually like see them before? And it's like, are they fake? Like, who would act like that to this like message? I'm like, dude, like, yeah. And I'm like, sometimes you just get so many fucking weird messages and just mean people. And it's just like, dude, I had like a moment, and like, as if my friend was joking about this too. Dude, like, I got like the thing in my throat, like I felt like I was gonna cry. Like, dude, I just got like so many fucking weird messages from people, like just trying to be nice, that it just totally flipped on me. Or I get lots of weird messages just of people that hate me from the catfishing stuff, that they think I stole their naked pictures or some bullshit, and they write all this mean crap to me. It's just like message over, and it's just I like went down, started to walk down my basement, and I just like I had to like go time out. Like I was like legitimately depressed. I was like, this whole fucking year sucks. I was like, dude, I'm the one in the hospital all the time. I'm trying to be nice to all these crazy people, show that I'm a nice guy, like give my life some validation, that I'm still going out and putting myself out there. But some of these people just aren't worth it, and it's fucking depressing, right? I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, right? But being nice is it's fucking it takes a lot out of you, I guess. Do you know what I mean? Other than that, I'm kind of thinking about doing the traveling the world thing like I've talked about. I got the yada 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 passport, but I didn't realize that not all countries accept the passport. Some you need a visa for. I guess I'm naive. I didn't realize that, but that kind of has also put a hamper on the traveling the world thing maybe this year. I was thinking that, and of course the interpals thing. I've talked to so many people that you know, you think you're friends with someone and then you're not really, and it's like you almost have to. And I've already talked about this a little bit, and I have such low enthusiasm to complain, but I feel I should keep my channel active and like try to update with my life. I think Nate actually asked me to do a vlog too a couple days ago, didn't he? I forget, but anyway, what I mean? The traveling the world thing too is kind of weird because it's like, dude, it's almost like, and it sounds kind of petty, but it's like, dude, of course I want to see different countries, etc., right? But it's almost like, it's kind of like, dude, it feels like not safe, this interpol site, to actually go to meet someone if you're just friends with them. Like some people I am cool with just as a friend, you know what I mean? But it feels like a lot of people are so flaky. It's like, dude, there needs to be some sexual tension, and which that is kind of romantic because again, there's the thought, hey, someone across the world wants me, and we want to have like our own movie moment, our own moment in time to enjoy, our own adventure, right? And it's exciting and it's fun. But of course, I don't have the desire to fuck every single girl that I know. I've never had that desire. I know I've turned down hundreds and hundreds of more girls than I've ever had sex with, right? I know it's not a normal fucking thing for a dude to say, but it's just that I'm picky, half sick. It's just my fucking life, right? Do you know what I mean? And of course, that's not to say. Of course, I definitely know a lot of hot girls too, right? That yeah, but you know what I mean? It kind of feels kind of like I would like to have people that I think are just friends too to go meet. And there's a part of me that feels like it's kind of petty to just go to a country that I know the girl wants to fuck, right? Which is cool, but it's like, man, you can't. I feel it's kind of like I feel kind of petty thing, like, oh man, all these girls want to fuck, but it feels like, but I mean, legitimately, honestly speaking, it feels like that's the most trustworthy person you can meet if you know they want to fuck you, because getting a friend on interpals it's pretty fucking damn hard because they're pretty fucking crazy. So it's like there better be some sexual tension. And of course, like I said, I would like to meet, I'd like to travel and see the sights as well. But hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. Kind of a personality clash. Not that, like I said, there are a lot of girls that are attractive as well. But besides that, you know what I mean. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this traveling the world thing. Of course, that's if my health is good or better, I should say, right? What else? What should I say for 2016? Maybe back to do the modeling again. I know I had a chance to do some modeling last year, and well, of course my health got really bad. I didn't really explain what happened, but you know I had a chance to do some stuff, and I said I was sick, and they're like, "Oh, we can't do it anymore." But I'm an honest dude. What can I say, right? I mean, so that kind of sucked, but I mean that is true. You know, I mean, geez, I was like collapsing for 2 months straight. You know, what I mean, I could barely walk. You know, couldn't do a jumping jack for 9 weeks. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? That's the life of a sick person. But I have another modeling appointment, modeling thing, modeling thing next Tuesday. So we'll see how that goes. I guess we'll see what happens there, right? Like I said, I would love to make some extra money. That would be cool. I've even thought about actually playing video games again to make some extra money. You know, I kind of went to some like casuals, etc. in Michigan. You know, just to see my level if I could still win. Do you know what I mean? And I like haven't lost yet, so I haven't like not even like lost a round basically. So it's like, yeah, maybe I could still make some money playing video games. It looks like I'm not thinking about traveling, you know, the world or North America again, but maybe I've thought about maybe if I could make a little bit of money at least locally again. Do you know what I mean? Other than that, workout wise, I'm trying to find out a new routine. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm working out less because the health was so bad this year. So I'm trying to find a way to work out even less to give myself more energy. I've even thought that maybe my diet is fucked up. Maybe I'm eating too healthy. Not like I'm a vegan or something, but I don't eat a lot of fat. Do you know what I mean? I generally eat a lot of just protein, so I think I'm not eating enough fat. Like kind of a low fat diet, so I don't think that's as healthy. Thinking about it now. Um, I'm gonna try to switch that up. Try to find some way to lift heavier while not trying to kill myself because of my fucking crippled up hands, basically. Otherwise, you know, I don't really feel like complaining. Just keeping my channel active, right? I know some people want fragrance reviews. I haven't been too horny about fragrances because, well, geez, this year went bad, and it's not like I'm out going out, just hanging out with all the girls all the time, right? At least not as much as I was, right? Because when you can't fucking walk for a while, what am I supposed to fucking do, right? Um, yeah, guys, I don't know. Um, I'm trying to think of stuff to do though. Like I said, the main thing on my mind is maybe do this traveling the world thing, but I have to think of a way that is safe to do it and with people that I know that are cool. Obviously, it's cool thinking that, hey man, I know a lot of girls want to fuck, but you know, I'm a nice guy and I fucking hate that. Isn't that awful? Isn't it? Don't fucking say you like nice guys. I can fucking see you watching this. You don't fucking like nice guys. Don't say that. I can tell. Um, yeah. Um, we'll see. Like I said, I am kind of grateful that the catfish. Part of me is grateful that the catfishing stuff happened all this year because I met a lot of people from it. But part of me is, you know, not as grateful because of all the bad stuff and just a lot of negative vibes. So I'm gonna try not to be as nice because it's physically. I felt that it's made me depressed trying to help so many people. Trying to be a little bit more mean because it's just not good. Like I said, maybe have some movie moments, make some, hopefully friends too, right? Hopefully, you know, a lot of these people, if I do get to travel, hopefully friends because, you know, but I am trying to be mean. Don't misunderstand. Don't fucking misunderstand, you fucking bitch that's watching this or you asshole. I don't know, right? Yeah, so a lot of goals this year. Oh, I barely drew whatsoever last year, so I want to draw more again, you know what I mean? I have a lot of things I want to do, but, you know, I'm trying to be not too crazily optimistic because of health stuff. But, I could probably show you some scary health stuff that happened recently, but I don't want to like freak anybody out. But yeah. Anyway, that's it. Trying to keep my channel active. You know what I mean, guys. Whatever, right? Clayton, some dude is my name. I generally use on stuff for people that try to catfish as me. And I can easily secret dude SEEKRITDUDE is my Skype, you know. So I'm pretty easy to find, you know what I mean. If people are faking to be me, I think I can pretty easily prove I'm real. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's the gimmick. The end.